Since I began my journey in the martial arts as a child, I found out over the many years that I have served in this field that there are many, many thousands and hundreds of thousands of martial arts styles and systems, ranging from Asia, Africa, America, the Middle East, just simply all over the world. And during this journey, I have studied personally Japanese, Korean, and Chinese martial arts, and then some, but basically those three, culturally that is. And I have developed a liking for the synthesis, if you will, of the things that I studied by taking the best of the things that I've studied and synthesizing them, putting them together. And as one gentleman used to say many years ago to us in our church, he said, you have to eat the meat and spit out the bones. In other words, that which is for you, you embrace that, and that which is not for you, you throw it away. So through my journey, I've done just this, because everybody can't kick well, and everybody can't strike well, and everybody can't grapple well, and so on. So the martial art style and or system must fit you, the person, not the person fit the martial art style. So if you are studying any particular art, it is always based on, it's predicated on you, the individual, and the time that you put into that particular art. Has nothing to do with what we see on television, how well we see someone else performing that particular art, or not even performing that particular art well at all. It has everything to do with how you put or invest your time into that particular art. Let's say you study jiu-jitsu. How much time are you devoting to the practice of that particular art? And if you study taekwondo, Muay Thai, Sudo, Hapkido, Kuksowan, all Korean martial arts, how much time are you devoting to that art? How vested are you in that thing? Even studying Japanese and Okinawan karate, Goju-ryu, Shotokan, Ishin-ryu, Wado-ryu, Shori-ryu, Shorin-ryu. How much time are you devoting to that? Even if you're studying the Chinese arts, even the soft arts, Tai Chi, Bagua Zhang, or Xing Yi, or if you're studying Hung Gar, Ting Shin Pai, it doesn't matter. How much time are you devoting to that particular art? Now we can go over to Thailand and Thai boxing or Muay Thai. And you can go to Bondo, you can go to Pankration, you can go to Balintawat, you can go to any particular martial arts system or style. Which one is the best? It always depends and boils down to the individual and what works for you. There is no best martial arts style or system. I believe that my system is a very comprehensive system, and I believe that it works for most people. I believe that Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do has done the same for many people who have partook in it. I believe that Ron Van Cleef's Chinese Goju-ryu is good. I believe that Moses Powell, God rest his soul, I believe that his version of Sunuki's Ryu Jiu-Jitsu was wonderful after Professor V. I believe that Ed Parker, his form of Kempo was good for him. It all depends on what works for me and what works for you. So when we just make a blanket statement, oh, that's the best art, there's nothing greater than that. I've seen nothing greater than that. I don't buy it. The individual and what he perfects in that particular art for his or herself is what determines what's good for them. And it's not up for discussion and debate by any outsiders. I studied Wing Chun, the concepts and principles as well of Wing Chun. And it has some very, very beneficial principles and concepts. But coupled with everything else that I've learned, it makes it pretty complete for me, those other things that I've studied. But to just say Wing Chun alone, I couldn't do it. As much as I love Wing Chun and Jiu-Jitsu, I couldn't do it as much as I love Jiu-Jitsu and the striking arts such as karate and even Kung Fu in general. I couldn't do it as much as I love those arts. I believe that those things that I have studied, taking those things that benefit me, the person, the individual, is what makes it beneficial and perfect for me. So my art is best for me. What's your art?